Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Simply Kia, and today I'm talking about Angel Guice being arrested by Officer Brooks over a citation. Okay, y'all, so Angel Guice is a well-known actress in Atlanta, the show Agape's Family Demand. Even more reason to be embarrassed. I never heard of her until this debut of hers with the Officer Brooks. Anyway, but her and a male friend was in a park after hours. Makes me think of doing it in the park, doing it after dark. Oh yeah, but the park was closed. The officer let them know. I see you all have Ohio tags, and I'm not sure if you all are from here, but you can't be in the park from 11 p.m. to 6 a.m. Now, they like, okay, the officer asked for their IDs. By then, you can see Angel's faces looking like, okay, really? She got her hands on her back, but at this point, she's still holding her shit together. So the guy gives the officer his ID. The officer asks for Angel's ID. And she goes in the car, gets her purse, and gives the ID to the officer. He goes to run their information. After a minute or two, he lets the guy know that they are going to get a citation for being in the park after hours. The guy is cool, calm, and collective. The officer then tells Angel to come over, and he explains to her the same thing that he did to the guy. Well, as soon as he asked her to sign the citation, she went into black girl current mode, saying, but because we're out of, and she cut her sentence off and said, but didn't you say because we were out of town? Which she wasn't, because they were in Atlanta, where she is from. Now, dude may have been, from Ohio or out of town, but not you, boo, not you. So she already got her bullshit ready. But the officer says yes, but he lets her also know that it's still not a valid reason to be in the park after dark. Well, sis didn't like that, and I mean, we all are human, and we can be emotional at times. And yes, maybe the officer should have said, hey, the park is closed. I could give you all a citation, but I'm not. Get out of here and be safe. But he didn't. And it's a time and a place for everything. And you pick and choose your battles. And angels can bat of ass. Stop battling, okay? She asked Mr. Officer what was his badge number, and he gave it to her with no problem, which was a problem for Angel. So she asked this officer for his name, which is when I found out right then and there he's Officer Brooks. Apparently, though, Angel did not understand who this officer was when he said Officer Brooks. And because of that, and also because Miss Ma'am thought she was running the show, she asked for his first name, which makes no sense, because if she would have signed the citation, she could have got all the info that she needed. His badge number, his name, maybe not the first name, because she definitely didn't need his first name. But again, she wants to be in control. But if she would have signed the citation, she would have got the badge number, his name, and could have made a complaint if that's what she was going to do. But like I said, she wants to be in control, and he lets her know, I'm not giving you my first name, but he also lets her know if you don't sign this citation, you will be physically removed and arrested. And she's like, bet, okay. And here's my problem. All you had to do was sign a citation, and you wouldn't have been there. Further, it was like she was trying to treat him like a brother off the streets because he was a black cop. I saw some comments where they were like, if it was a white cop, she wouldn't have been given none of that. She wouldn't have been given none of that. Also, my other problem is because this black guy that was with you, you put him in jeopardy with all the stuff that's going on with police officers and black males. And it doesn't matter whether it was a black male officer or anything like that or whatever. You put yourself in danger. You embarrass yourself. You're supposed to be a well-known actress, and you act like a damn fool. And it's wild because once Officer Brooks put his arm, his hand on her arm, and was like, it's time for you to go and everything, that's when all of a sudden she got all bewildered and confused and everything. And that's when she started calling him Officer Brooks, I don't understand, and I'm going to sign the citation now. No, you should have been signing a citation, and then you could have did whatever you was going to do after you sign a citation. But because she wanted to be in control, and because that's just the type of female that she is, and it is what it is, she act like a plumb fool. And I feel like it was her fault. When I first heard this story, I heard it on the radio, so I heard the first part of the video where, but the only part of the video where I ended up saying where the guy who was recorded uploaded on social media, and that's all you saw. But then the whole body cam was uploaded, and you see clearly that Angel Guice, oops, my fault, Angel Guice is the one who was at fault. So I feel like she made a fool of herself. I feel like she should not be seeking justice because she wouldn't have been on the ground or anything like that. She caused her, so she could have been shot. She could have been tased because he pulled the taser out. And the guy up there asking, why are you putting the taser out? I mean, like, why not? She went in the car several times and everything. And if that would have been a white cop and she would have did everything that she would have did, she would have been tased or shot. We all know it. We all know it. So I feel like the officer, I feel like he was put in jeopardy. I don't feel like Angel Guice was. I don't feel like she should be fighting for justice or anything like that. You acted like an ass and you got treated like an ass. And if I was the guy that was with her, it's no way I would go back out with her. It's no way, because he had to stand there and endure you being manhandled by this police officer. And he couldn't do anything. He couldn't do anything. And then if I was you, I wouldn't even want to date him no more, because I would be too embarrassed that he saw me getting thrown all over the ground. I was calling out for Jesus and all that other stuff when I didn't have to be doing all of that, because all I had to do was sign a citation. It's no way I would, still be seen by either or. It's no way. So, I think that's all that I have to say. I feel like, Angel Guice is not the victim. I feel like the victim in this is the guy that she was with, and also the police officer. If you went and did the things that you did, and then y'all didn't have no business being in the dark. We all know that the park closes after a certain amount of time, and y'all was still in the park. It goes like that. No matter where you're at a certain time of night, the park is closed. So, those are my thoughts. What are y'all thoughts below? Leave them down below. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'm out.